I believe that Lions is a very strong team. One of the strongest teams in the Ghana Premier League, and irrespective of where you meet them, I think they deserve their respect. So of course, we gave them respect. Talking about the game itself, the main idea was to make sure that we don't let them play, because we've seen a lot of their clips. What teams that play against Lions always want to sit back, probably medium press, low block, and then they allow Lions in their first and second phases, and then in the third phase, that's when they decide to press. But when you do that with Lions, they find the spaces in between. They are able to play the ball over for Efsin and the rest of the guys to get on it. Kwanzaa is a very, very good player who always sits in front of Efsin, and Efsin picks up the first ball. Kwanzaa receives and releases back to him or any of the wingers. So their front four is very, very dangerous. So we worked around it very, very well. We saw a lot of clips like that, and they started doing it. So the idea was to go man-oriented press, which we started. So we also started with a 4-4-2 press, and then we allowed them to play the long balls. Sensor right here was the one who was supposed to be dealing with Kwanzaa. He dealt with Kwanzaa very, very well. My centre-backs dealt with Efsin very, very well. So you realize that in the first half, we neutralized them completely. We created 4 chances. They created nothing in the first half. But of course, in the second half, that is where sometimes the experience and everything comes in. They are very experienced players. They know when to pick up their tempo. They know when to cool it down. They did that. They got the first goal. Although in our mind, we think that it was a foul. Referee let it go. But, I mean, my boys had to come back. We need to gather ourselves, come back, get back on track. They went ahead. We still came back. So I think that they did well, but we did much better. I am never content, whether it's home or away. It doesn't matter who I'm playing with. I don't train the whole week just so I pick up 1 point or I go in and lose the game. Never. It's not part of me. That's not my mentality. That's not how I coach. I go into every game thinking I can pick up the 3 points. Otherwise, I will not play man-oriented press against an experienced side like that. I will not go high pressing with an experienced when you have centre-backs like Aban. But I wanted to pick up all the 3 points. Reasons why we created 4 chances in the first half, we couldn't take them. So I did say that it's a disappointing draw. But of course, it's already happened. So we'll go back to the training grounds and correct some few things.